Selma is a mother and factory worker who performs with a local amateur theatre group within a production of The Sound of Music due to her adoration for Hollywood musicals. Struggling with a degenerative eye condition which impacts her daily life, Selma saves up her earnings with the goal of paying for her son to have an operation which will reverse the condition he has inherited from her. Selma has a great friend and loving support in Kathy, a woman she works with at the factory, who will describe the actions of a movie to Selma as they visit the cinema. However, matters are complicated as Selma's eye condition worsens, and when local police officer and Selma's landlord Bill steals her savings, forcing Selma to kill him to retrieve them. From this point onward, everything spirals out of control. This is Lars Von Trier's classical musical drama Dancer in the Dark, starring Björk as Selma, a character who finds comfort in elaborate yet personal musical numbers. She daydreams as she listens to the everyday sounds of factory machinery, footsteps and pens scraping against paper. The songwriting within Dancer in the Dark adds an additional layer of characterization to what is already a complex character drama. Songs about remorse, forgiveness of mistakes, acceptance of things being as they are, and endings, the endings of dancing, of music, and of sound. These musical numbers are a demonstration of Selma's need to seek comfort and reassurance within a world that is continuing to place immeasurable unfair pressure on her. Selma is a kind-natured, considerate and compassionate character who is forced into killing Bill due to his encouragement to do so and his refusal to part with the money he stole from Selma. Bill being a man who was close to Selma at one point and who she saw as a friend that she could trust. Within this turning point of betrayal and mistrust, Selma experiences an injustice which she tries to remedy with the comforting effect of music reminiscent to the Hollywood musicals she saw while living in Czechoslovakia. Musicals promising of better times and brighter futures, which motivated Selma to come to America in the first place. When Selma listens to sounds and imagines elaborate musical performances during times of great stress, it's not entirely unlike the act of dissociation. Selma is disconnecting from the pain and turmoil of her worsening situations, these events leading to her being sentenced to execution. This method is only really successful when Selma has sounds she can listen to, and some of these sounds become motifs integral to the song's aesthetic, from the whirring and clanging of factory machinery to the footsteps and squeaking of shoes. But in complete silence, Selma still aims to capture some form of mental escape as she sings her heart out. Knowing how significant sound and music is to Selma as a character, it makes the scene of her execution all the more emotionally devastating. With Selma's experience of injustice, Kathy reassures Selma that her money has gone towards her son's eye operation and that he will see his grandchildren. This gesture of passing Selma's son's glasses to her demonstrates that after experiencing injustice and a bitter fate, Selma has remained true to her considerate nature, putting others forward before herself. She needed to shoot Bill to retrieve the money for her son's operation, and now that her son's operation is complete, Selma's work here is done. Selma sings a song of how the singing and dancing has ended, a gesture that she clearly understands her ending is soon to come, and that she can no longer seek comfort in music when her ending arrives. Finding reassurance in music one final time, it is cut short as she is executed, her neck breaking in the noose. The exact moment after Selma's execution, the film is deathly silent, a poignant and powerful creative decision that suggests with Selma dead, the world is a little quieter. What is the point in seeking comforting music in nearby sounds the way Selma did, seeking some form of reassurance or solace, when a kind soul can be broken within this world? The silence is a moment for quiet contemplation. We cannot escape from what we've witnessed, and Dancer in the Dark encourages the viewer to not dissociate from this tragedy, but to confront it. In conclusion, Lars Von Trier's Dancer in the Dark is an intelligent musical drama which deconstructs the conventions of a Hollywood musical, altering the typical happy-go-lucky optimism into a bitterly difficult, pessimistic expression of the unfairness of existence. Björk delivers an emotionally complex and poignant performance with a kind personality that makes the film's contrasting bitterness and devastating conclusion more impactful. An emotionally resonant film, Dancer in the Dark isn't the light, easy viewing expected from other musicals. It's much darker.